How's everything
Yeah.
going on down there in Florida?
As good as it can be expected right now.
How's everything going over with the guys over at Champions and such, with training
really
or
good.
trying to get the training around there?
We've been killing it. We've been doing really good with it. So I'm glad that I'm with a school that pressures you even under the pressure.
Are they allowing you guys some kind of attendance in there, or are you guys going to have, or you guys been going outside the actual home gym to get things done?
Well, when there was a strict rule on how many people were allowed in the gym and stuff, of course, we had to change things a little bit. But as of now, it's been really the same as always, really. I mean, we have the same amount of people that's always there training consistently and, pushing each other really hard. So I'm very grateful for the teammates and the team that I have.
Jessica, when you look at your career as a fighter and the growth of where you are, where you were and now where you are today as a Bellator fighter, do you see yourself moving forward from Bellator to the UFC? Do you see yourself competing against the best of the best, or do you plan to stay in Bellator and just grow as a fighter in Bellator?
Well, I absolutely Bellator treats us amazing, and there's a lot of opportunity in my weight class in Bellator. But I go wherever I can excel. So I am definitely expecting to go to the top. So whoever's at the top at the highest level, I want to go there. I want to be there.
So what do I have to pay you to beat up my producer right now? Because I am in such a bad mood right now. If I could get you here right now to beat up my producer, it would be very, very helpful.
But we got her on the phone.
We do. We got her on the phone. We got her on the phone. I wanted to get her on video.
Okay, but we still have her.
I understand.
It would be worse if we don't have nothing.
Well,
we got her on the
we
phone.
always have something because I'm here.
Let's go back.
I'm here.
Jessica.
Yeah, I know. I got
Jessica. We got Jessica on the phone.
We got Jessica on the phone.
Happy day.
Well, we should have Jessica on video.
Jessica. We have Jessica on the phone. Jessica. So, as you say, you know what I mean, you usually go where the money goes, and you go where basically, you know what I mean, the best opportunities for you. And you've gone to I think the UFC and probably ONE FC or probably the only organization you haven't fought in, whether amateur or pro. You've gone through Titan, you've gone through Valor, you've gone through Premier. I remember when I actually met you at Premier. That was your debut when you got screwed fighting Sarah.
Yeah. I was so bad. I don't think I've ever came after a ref like that.
Well, no. I remember you going after the ref because we had to follow you. That was when I was that's when I was training Destiny at that fight. And that was interesting when we went back. But now that you're in Bellator, you had that win over Amber Liebrock. Am I saying her last name right?
I don't know. Liebrock.
Yeah, like you.
I
what
like
the hell
that
do you
name.
care? You beat her.
I like that name.
What the hell? You
Liebrock.
finished her, so it really didn't matter. With that matchup, it was kind of funny because I actually saw when they matched you up for that fight. I thought they were trying to give Amber a bit of a push because she was a hard swinger in regards to throwing.
Are you a hard swinger?
Dude, don't start.
Are you a swinger?
In regards to
I know you're
striking,
a swinger.
she's a power striker and such. And then you coming in your debut in Bellator, I thought they were trying to pull some of that Bellator, slick crap that they normally do with people when they come in. And I guess basically whatever they gave you, you basically just stuffed it right down their damn throat because I know for a fact they weren't expecting you to demolish her as bad as you did.
Definitely not in her hometown.
and exactly in her hometown. Have they reached out to you? I mean, now that you're in the top 10 in Bellator, have they reached out to you about how far up the ranks you want to go with the matchups?
Yeah, well, they just started back with their fighting. Of course, you guys know that. But, we're actually expecting to hear something in the next week. I do have a contract with them, but, of course, the pandemic kind of postponed that for a little bit.
How many fights is it for, your current contract?
It was for a 3-fight contract.
Okay. So now, when it comes to the matchups, have they given you any possibilities of what they want to do now that you're in the top 10? Pretty much, as we've seen in Bellator, they're not throwing you with Cyborg right away. Hopefully, hopefully they give you more time. No, I'm just saying. Hopefully they give you more time. Have they decided anything in some possible matchups? Anything talking wise?
Yes, actually, we do have a few matchups. I can't really talk about what the matchups are.
Right.
They're really good matchups, and I'm really hoping for one in particular. But
and you can't say that one either?
No.
Damn it.
Not yet.
Now you're trying to get information that she can't give you.
Well, I'm just. She said a few that she couldn't talk about, but maybe she said one that she was hoping for.
Maybe you send her one of your shirts, and maybe she'd give you the answer.
Or maybe I just ask.
Maybe she doesn't want to give you the answer. Maybe she wants to give me the answer, not on live radio. How's that sound?
Okay. Whatever.
Maybe behind the scenes.
Yeah,
Behind the scenes. Yeah, exactly.
As you guys know, we are talking to Bellator MMA fighter Jessica Black Widow Borga.
Now, basically with the training, as you said, nothing's really changed or anything. Have you been going about things as a fight camp, or are you kind of more or less just maintaining right now?
I've always been pretty much in a fight camp. I train like I'm training for a fight because I want to be able to be ready if they do call it the last minute. Just like for Titan, it was a 10-day notice. So I pretty much consistently stay in fight camp.
How long?
I always excel it a little bit more, but
the Amber fight, that was a short notice fight too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't a very long notice as well, but I kind of actually like the short notices better.
She's a laughing one. I'll tell you that.
No, I'll tell you one thing.
She likes to laugh.
One thing about Jessica, you want to see somebody who's calm as hell when they have a fight going and all that. You would have forget it. You would have thought she was at Disneyland when she gets ready for her fights. It's like, honestly,
that's what they teach you. If you can calm your heart rate down, you're as good a fighter.
I mean, don't get me wrong. She's like all like awake and full of energy. She's not like taking naps or anything like that. But
I do that.
It was like funny. What, take naps?
Yeah, I try to.
You don't want to take a nap right now?
Do you want me to take a nap? Do you want me to hide behind the desk?
Are you gonna make me feel weird if I say yes?
I know you're gonna say yes because that's the way you are. You want to take control of this? Do you want to take control of this?
Speedy, you want to be my co-host?
Oh God, you and Speedy.
You want to be my co-host?
Scare
We're
the
gonna have
hell
a lot
out
of
of me.
fun now.
You want to scare the hell out of me?
So anyway, going back to it. So now
I'm very, very happy. I'm always happy usually.
Well, I'm always happy too until I sit next to this guy right next to me. You know, the stench of the panda is not what I call happiness. Let me tell you.
Well, I'm sure Jessica knows some of your former co-hosts. I'm sure she's known some of them.
Kerry Steller, you know Kerry?
I'm sure she's
Kyle Carroll, the two greatest of all people. Let me tell you,
he's got just to say we have some like grudges there with him.
I have grudges
with people.
Listen, I'm a very calm, collective person until somebody makes a mistake. But I am very cool and collective, and listen, I have no ill will against anybody in this game that tries to do, try to make a name for themselves in this business. The only thing I hate about people that try to make a name for themselves in this business, that try to hide behind other names, are the people that I've just mentioned. And that's why I sit here right next to her against this great guy right here, who I love as a friend, not only as a co-host, but I have a lot of respect for him, even though he sometimes just pisses me the hell off. But that's just everybody. But anyways, go ahead, Anthony.
That was so sweet.
I know. I'm one of those people. Yes.
So now, based off the availability of the matchups, and like you said, you're hoping for a few matchups, and there's some that you're hoping for, with all the pandemic stuff, if the opportunity comes, because we've seen it a lot, especially with this whole COVID thing, if they ask you to switch or have catch weight or switch a weight class, is that something that you're willing to do?
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
Where the money is, man.
Well, it's all about
where
money.
the money is.
It's all about money.
Love it. Doesn't matter.
What's crazy is, the money's good, but I just love the fight. I love what I do, and I love to just keep going. I want to fight as much as possible.
We are talking to Bellator MMA fighter Jessica Black Widow Borga. Jessica, do you do anything besides fight? Do you just train 24 hours a day? Is that what you do for a living, or do you have other things that you do on the side?
My schedule is actually insane. I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. I train full time, but I also work at a veterinary hospital, and I do that part time, and I've done that for about 15 years now. And I'm also a mother. So. Oh,
you're a mother. How many kids?
I have one personally of my own, but my boyfriend has two, so we have three altogether.
3 kids. Wow.
Yeah.
That by itself is a job, let me tell you.
I got spayed after one, so I wasn't expecting 2 more, but it happened.
Well, this guy right beside me has kids. I don't have any, thank God. But I can only
thank God.
Well, because I don't have any kids right now. Do you
best
think
job in the world, man? Being a dad is the best job in the world.
Being a father is the best job.
Best job in the world.
Really?
I say it a million times over. I say it to my kids. I say it to them. I say it to everybody.
I thought this is the best job in the world.
Hell no. Being a dad is the best job.
So
in the
you're
world.
telling me sitting next to me is not the best job in the world?
No. It's
So
fun. It's fun.
So you're not having fun sitting next to me right now?
I said it's fun.
No, but I don't believe you when you say fun. You know,
I
don't believe you. I never believe anything that you say sometimes because it's fun, you know, and they just go back to his kids. Like, you know what? Screw you, Errol. You know.
When have you known me not to really be honest? Really?
Well,
you really think that I'm one of these people that says things to appease people's...
Anthony.
You think I say things to make people feel better?
Anthony, when we have special guests on this show,
Yes.
everybody knows how we are on this show. We go back and forth. We argue about everything.
Not true.
And what do we not argue about? I'll probably argue that you're not wearing black when you are, just to get you wounded up and fight with me.
Well, that's just nonsense.
Or boxes or briefs.
Boxer, listen to me. This guy,
Jessica,
he mixes up
what did you
boxer
hear? You
briefs.
heard him say boxers or briefs,
but
correct?
Briefs are the... What do you think briefs
what
are?
did
They're
you
not
hear him
tighty
say?
whities.
At that time,
She knows what tighty
she was
whities
part
are.
of the listening
It's
audience.
not a man thong. I'm not asking you, do you wear man
Don't switch
thongs?
it up now. Don't switch it up now. You're
I
backtracking.
never
You're
asked you if
backtracking.
you wore a man thong.
Did you not hear boxers or briefs?
But briefs are the same thing. I'm not talking about tighty whities.
You're talking nut huckers, man.
I'm not talking about... boxer briefs are not nut huggers, okay? They hug your legs.
But you
they
didn't
hug
say
your
boxer
legs.
briefs. You didn't say that.
But briefs are the same thing as boxers. Boxer briefs. They're the same things.
No, if you look it up, if you're shopping for
Do you really want me to look it up? Do you want me to prove
you know what I
do you want
would
me to prove
rather
the point
do?
here?
Let's keep talking to Jessica.
Okay,
she's a busy mom.
Well, listen.
She's probably got a lot of things she's got to do.
Listen,
It's Friday.
What does your husband wear? Boxers or briefs?
Boxes.
He likes them
There you go.
he wants them to hang low, you know? I mean, I'm just trying to help you.
Different strokes for different folks.
I help support when I can.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't even. Oh, my God, help me.
See, she's got to
And
be
I thought I'd normally just shake my head at you. This could be a first.
Well, that's why...
Although this is the same fighter who, when we were in the green room, they only had one bathroom. And she's banging on the door, and the exact words, because we talked about it a couple of times, we thought it was funny as hell. In the gym after this, we were talking about it, and people were actually referring to it. She's banging on the door saying, "Excuse me, I got to go pippies."
Is that what she says to her
Swear
kids?
to Jesus, she said it. All of a sudden, I think it was Kenny Champion comes out after he got pissed off that his fighter never showed. And it's just like, man, people throw me out of the bathroom. I can't get in the ring. What the hell going on? Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah. Well.
No, you just that was actually one of those real fun moments. You had her camp, you had me, Kai, Destiny, and all that. His fighter forgot his gear. Showed up to the fight without his gear, so everybody started volunteering equipment. Do you remember this?
Oh, yeah.
You see, it's sad, but it's yeah.
You know, it's funny because I used to be a fighter, and I actually have some of my equipment on the wall right now, if you can see it right there. Have you noticed that? Speedy knows that.
Those two really clean.
They're not
gloves.
that clean. They're
Very
not that
clean.
They're not clean.
Look like
they
they
were
came out of
washed.
the box.
They were washed. They were. First of all, I go to a dry cleaner, buddy.
You got
want
your
to smell
gloves
them?
dry cleaned?
Do you want to? Yeah, I got everything dry cleaned, man.
You know, you can
It
just get
actually
some
blows my
Windex.
mind how many fighters don't come prepared. It literally blows my mind.
No, Anthony doesn't come prepared ever, and that's why he probably doesn't wear any underwear.
You know something? I'm just one of those, pressure players. Just at the time,
He doesn't wear any
just
underwear.
doing all
I
that.
told you. He
Listen.
goes. He raws it. He raws it.
It's hot in here. Anyway.
You know, I'm actually hoping, though, Bellator does a Grand Prix of the 145ers and give us a chance to really work our way up.